He had been a spineless office worker for 20 years, someone who wouldn't even hurt a snail on the sidewalk. But at 42, he hacked his boss into pieces and turned him into fish food. Within a week, he killed 4 more people, and each time, he believed he was doing the right thing. His name was Björn. On the surface, he was a respectable lawyer, but in reality, he worked for the mob. A thug who robbed a jewelry store at gunpoint walked free after paying only a $3,000 fine, all thanks to Björn's legal defense. Björn was always in a rush because he had too many problems to juggle. Representing thugs in court was actually the easiest part of his job. His main client was a crime boss named Dragana. Her empire spanned every dark corner of the underworld, raking in blood money. Björn's job was not only to shield her from police scrutiny, but also to launder her dirty cash. That job allowed Björn to live a seemingly wealthy life. But the car belonged to the law firm. The house was drowning in mortgage debt, and the only things truly his were his worn-out body and crumbling family. That night, Björn missed his daughter's birthday again. Years of constant arguing had long drained all affection from his marriage. He could endure the stress at work and even his wife's coldness, but seeing his daughter flinch away from him broke the man completely. And yet, the next morning, Björn had to drag himself back to the office. He noticed his coworkers had thrown another party without inviting him, and the receptionist sneered at him like always. Even though he brought in huge profits by defending criminals, he remained at the bottom of the firm's social ladder. He despised his job, but quitting wasn't an option, not with the mob involved. Frustrated, he noticed a magazine his wife had slipped into his bag the night before. On the cover was an ad for a mindfulness retreat, promising a better life through a new way of thinking. Björn was not a lucky man, but for the sake of his daughter, he decided to give it a try. He arrived at what looked more like a cult headquarters than a wellness center, rang the bell, and waited. No one answered. He grew impatient quickly, glancing around and checking his phone as if ages had passed. But in reality, it hadn't even been 3 minutes. Just as he was about to leave, the door creaked open.